Okay, this is lesson 5.9. My video stopped recording before, so I'm going to redo this. You have to first have an inequality in slope-intercept form before you can graph it. So right now this one's x minus 2y is less than 4. So I rewrote the inequality, and I went ahead and subtracted x from both sides. Now you have negative 2y is less than negative x plus 4. Again, my goal is to get y by itself, so I'm going to divide by a negative 2. Now, since I am dividing by a negative 2, I need to go ahead and flip the sign first. Now I'll reduce. Y is less than negative divided by a negative is a positive. 1 over 2. X positive divided by negative is a negative. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and graph this first. This will be the inequality y is greater than 1/2 x minus 2. So I'll go to the y-intercept negative 2, up 1, right 2. I'll do this several times. Now, because this is strictly greater than, it will be a dashed line, and I will shade up. I'm going to go ahead and I will shade up. So I go into my y-intercept and shade up. I'm going to do that from the line. I'll just keep going back and shading up from the line. Okay. Now I'm going to graph my second inequality. Again, this is not in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to first subtract 3x from both sides. I'm left with y is greater than negative 3x minus 2. I'm going to go ahead and graph this one in blue. The y-intercept is also negative 2. Now my slope is negative 3 over positive 1. Down 3, right 1. Up 3, left 1. Since it's strictly greater than, it will be a dashed line. And then, because it's greater than, I'm going to shade up from the y-intercept. So now I have this pink area, this blue area, and then this pink and blue area. These are the solutions to the system. A couple of them would be like 0, 0 is a solution. Also, anything in here, so maybe like negative 1, 7 is a solution. And so is like 5, 5. Because all of them are in the blue and pink region. Non-solutions are ones that are in the strictly pink, the strictly blue, or the white section. So for example, negative 10, 0, might be a solution to the pink, but it's not a solution to the blue. 0, negative 10 is a solution to neither one. And then 10, 0 is a solution to the blue, but not the pink. I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well for you. I'm going to first rewrite x minus 4y is greater than 16. The first step, if I want to isolate y, is to move the other term to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and subtract x from both sides. I'm left with negative 4y is greater than negative x plus 16. Now I need to isolate y, so I'll divide every single term by negative 4. Flip the sign because I divided by a negative. Negative by a negative is a positive. 1/4 x. Positive divided by negative is a negative. 16 divided by 4 is 4. I'm going to go ahead and graph this completely in pink before I go on to the next one. Y-intercept is negative 4. Slope is 1 over 4. Rise 1, run 4. It's strictly less than, so it's going to be a dashed line. Then it's less than, so I'm going to go ahead and shade down from the y-intercept. Notice I'm shading down. Next, I need to isolate y, so I'm going to move the other term first. 2y is greater than or equal to negative 4x minus 6. Divide every single term by 2. I did not divide by a negative, so the sign will stay the same. Negative 4 divided by positive 2 is a negative 2. Negative 6 divided by positive 2 is a negative 3. This will be graphed in blue. So I will go ahead and go to a y-intercept of negative 3. Rise negative 2, run positive 1. It's less than or equal to, so it will be a solid line. Then this says greater than, so I will shade up from the y-intercept. Going back to the line and shading up every time. Excellent. So these are my solutions. The solutions are a mixture of blue and pink. It's the overlap. Anything in there is a solution. So negative 5, negative 5 seems to be a solution. Negative 10, negative 3 seems to be a solution. Again, anything in there. And then maybe negative 6, negative 8. Non-solutions are anything outside of that overlap. So for example, 0, 0 is not a solution. It might be solution to blue, but it's not to blue and pink. Negative 5, 2 is a solution to neither one. And then maybe negative 3, negative 8. This might be a solution to pink, but it's not a solution to blue, so it's not a solution to the system.